With new weapons being released into the game, what's the best way to unlock it, level it up, and what attachments do you use? Hey everyone, and welcome to Call of Duty ProGuides, where we discuss all things COD and keep you updated with updates, weapon changes, and more. My name's Scatter, and today we're breaking down the newest addition to Cold War and Warzone, the AMP63. Let's dive right in. The first thing you may be asking is, what is the AMP63 and why is it special? You'd be right to ask this because it seems like there are always new weapons being added to the game, so how could they all be good? The AMP63 is a new pistol, but it has a twist. This new weapon comes full auto right out of the box. Once you acquire this weapon, you don't have to do anything and it's already a pocket SMG. To answer the earlier question, this is what makes this gun special. It literally is a pocket SMG from the start and a great secondary to have when it comes to the situations where you need to pull out your secondary. The base weapon isn't the best, but the secrets come into play once you unlock it and level it up. But before we jump into all the details, have you ever wanted to improve within a game but you're not sure how to start? At ProGuides, we have coaches that can help you do just that and teach you how to improve, so use the link in the description or head over to ProGuides.com to elevate your game. When it comes to unlocking the AMP63, for Cold War you actually have two different options. First, you can do the regular multiplayer challenge, which is 5 kills with a pistol in 20 different matches. This isn't too difficult, but if each match is 10 minutes each, that would take you over 3 hours. The second option is to unlock it in zombies. This challenge may seem daunting at first, but is both less intense than the multiplayer challenge and faster. The zombies challenge to unlock the weapon is to get 400 headshots with a pistol. At first glance, the 400 headshots does look like too many to get, but spending just 30 minutes in a solo zombies match made this one of the easiest weapons to unlock. Make sure to try it out, you'll be happy you did. Before we move on to the best ways to level it up and best attachments, comment down below what your answer is to the question of the day. What's your favorite weapon class? For me, it's tough to choose. Some days I feel like I play better with assault rifles versus submachine guns, and others I just want to snipe. However, if I had to pick my favorite weapon class, I would most likely choose the submachine guns. Using an SMG usually means you're right in the middle of the action, dealing with close range gunfights, quick decision making, and a lot of times helping the team out by playing on or around the objective. Now on to leveling it up. First, leveling up any weapon is a time-consuming task, but there are multiple ways to soften the blow and make leveling up the new AMP63 pistol a breeze. At first glance, multiplayer might seem like the best choice for leveling up your weapon. It isn't a bad option and definitely offers unique and fun scenarios. For multiplayer, Fireteam Dirty Bomb is one of the fastest ways to level up weapons. This game mode offers one of the highest weapon XP bonuses per kill. Even though the matches may seem a bit long, as long as you're getting kills, you'll level up your weapon faster than other game modes. Another quick plus for Fireteam Dirty Bomb is that since we're leveling up the AMP63, the maps are large enough for you to be able to stay in close range engagements or even camp in a corner without anyone knowing. Although, I understand that Fireteam Dirty Bomb isn't for everyone, and I'm not the biggest fan of it even though you get a lot of weapon XP per kill. For some, other game modes will be the way to go. One recommendation we have is to play hardcore. This makes it easy to get a lot of kills with any weapon that may be difficult in normal game modes. Even though the AMP63 isn't a bad weapon and does deal a lot of damage, you still lose longer range gunfights, but in hardcore, this will make it a lot easier to get kills at any range. Another useful tip is to make the use of blueprints. As you know, you could purchase blueprints from the store, but sometimes you'll find you'll already have blueprints for certain weapons. This could be due to the purchase of the battle pass or even completing challenges you didn't know you completed. If you're struggling to level up the new AMP63, try out hardcore, or you could just buy the blueprint. This whole discussion about what game mode is the best way to level up your weapon doesn't mean that normal team deathmatch, hardpoint, domination, and other game modes are bad. We're just highlighting what your best options are and what makes getting your AMP63 to max level the easiest and fastest. Moving on to what might just be the best way to level up your weapon, try Outbreak. Outbreak is in the zombies category at the menu if you're struggling to locate it, but Outbreak is one of the best ways to level up your weapon. Here are some tips for the game mode. First, try to focus on the boss zombies because they will end up giving you a larger weapon XP bonus. These boss zombies will usually be surrounded by other zombies, which makes it perfect for leveling up. Another important thing to focus on is the challenges. Make sure you're completing all the challenges, events, and missions. This will spawn more zombies, and more zombies means more weapon XP. Just keep in mind that your ammo does run out, and since the AMP63 doesn't have a lot, you might have to stop by the shop to buy some more ammo. The longer you play Outbreak, the zombies take longer to die, which means you're not getting as many kills and not as much weapon XP. But the best thing to do is to locate the Pack-a-Punch machine and use your points to make your weapon stronger. You can get the points to Pack-a-Punch your weapon by killing zombies, and the challenges and boss zombies we mentioned earlier will make Pack-a-Punching your weapon an easier task. You can also get salvage from zombies and other parts on the map, which you can then use to make your AMP63 do more damage. This is important since the AMP63 has so few bullets compared to the other weapon classes. You'll want the most damage you can get. However, if you start to move from map to map in Outbreak, the later rounds can become a waste of time because of the time to kill zombies, and you start to receive less weapon XP. The best option at this point is to restart the game. Overall, Outbreak is one of the best options because it's not as intense or stressful as multiplayer can be. Normal zombies can also be a great option for leveling up the AMP63, although the most important thing to know is that, similar to Outbreak, the longer you play the game, the less weapon XP you get, and it's harder to kill zombies even with a Pack-a-Punch weapon. The best thing you can do in this for zombies is exfil at round 15 and just restart. The best strategy is to move to the penthouse area and hold it for as long as you can. The zombies will spawn up fast and you'll be able to take them out quickly. Ideally, you should get the Speed Cola perk so that you can reload faster since AMP63 is a pistol. When it comes to Warzone, you still have the option to level up the AMP63. It isn't as easy as the other options, but since Warzone is free to play, you may have to level up weapons in Warzone. In my opinion, the best way to do so is through Plunder. Since you can respawn in Plunder, you spend less time in loading screens compared to if you played normal games. If you play Plunder, you automatically spawn in with your loadout, so you don't have to worry about finding cash and buying a loadout before dying. In Plunder, one of the best tricks to leveling up is the use of supply contracts. Ideally, you'll get a helicopter, but this can be tough since everyone wants them. A car will work as well, but a helicopter makes completing the challenges much faster. Start by grabbing a supplier on contract and going to the store to complete it. Doing this will grant you 500 weapon XP, and be sure you have the AMP63 in hand, otherwise it won't grant the XP to the weapon. Now for the weapon loadouts. In Cold War, here is the loadout we recommend you use. For the first attachment, use the Muzzle Brake 9. This doesn't help the weapon in a massive way, but it does reduce the vertical recoil by 5%, and any little amount helps. The best thing about it is that there aren't any downsides to using it. Second, use the 6.1-inch reinforced heavy barrel to increase your effective damage range by 30% and your bullet velocity by 80%. The 6.4-inch task force barrel is also a good option and increases damage, effective damage range, and your bullet velocity. The main concern with this barrel is less starting ammo, which is fine since you're using it as a secondary, but it also increases your vertical and recoil control, which just makes the AMP63 less versatile and means you can really only have the benefit of using it in close range engagements. The third attachment to use is the classic steady aim laser, so you can hit more hipfire shots. The fourth one is the magazine, and we recommend using the 20-round mag. It does lower your reload quickness, but gives you enough bullets to get 2 or maybe even 3 kills. The 20-round speed mag, Stanag 25-round, and Salvo 22-round fast mag may also be a good choice, but they severely hurt your ADS time, which is critical for a pistol in most cases, so we recommend the 20-round mag to maximize your wins. The last attachment is the airborne elastic wrap, which helps your ADS time greatly and reduces your flinch resistance tremendously. Let us know how you like the loadout and if it becomes your go-to secondary. When it comes to Warzone, you'll need a slightly different loadout. In Warzone, enemies usually have a lot more health than they do in Cold War, which means you'll need to up the damage or bullets you have. For the Warzone loadout, try using the sound suppressor muzzle, which, as you can see, benefits you almost in every way you need except for the effective damage range, but the other attachments will make up for this, and you should try to use the pistol in close range engagements. Pair this with a 7.2-inch reinforced heavy barrel to increase your effective damage range, and it even adds more bullet velocity. The third attachment will be the SOF target designator to help your effective damage range yet again and help your hipfire accuracy. Even though you should be using this weapon in point-blank fights, if you know Warzone, there will probably come a time where you need that extra damage range, and this build is perfect. Don't try to shoot everyone at a distance with this weapon, but it's there just in case. The fourth attachment is the 20-round speed mag because it gives you the fastest ADS speed possible for the extra bullets and a faster reload time. Lastly, the airborne elastic wrap will ensure a faster ADS time, help your flinch resistance, and even aiming stability so you can keep up in any scenario. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something, and if you want to stay in the loop with all things COD, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on new Call of Duty videos. Comment down below if you have any suggestions on COD topics you'd like us to break down. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.